What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Above the Clouds Pod. It's your boy Q, and today we got a loaded show. We're gonna be talking about NBA, the latest standings, the Ja Morant situation, the in-season tournament, everything you need to know. Then we'll shift into the NFL. Trade deadline. It's today. It ended at 4 Eastern. So there's a lot of teams that made last-minute moves, and some that shook everything up. The Jets, are they confused? I don't know what they're doing. I guess they know something that we probably don't know. And later tonight, the college football committee. Yeah, those guys that I don't know how they got those jobs, but hey, they're going to be dropping their first rankings, and then we're going to be able to preview the playoff picture. So let's get right into it. Let's start off with the NBA update, man. In the East, the Milwaukee Bucks, they're looking strong early. Giannis looks like he's poised to make some noise, and he wants to show people that, hey, he's still the man around the NBA. The New York Knicks, man, they're hanging in there, top 3 in the Eastern Conference. They should be number 1 right now, but I don't know what's going on. It's a slow start, but they're showing a lot of grit, and they're showing that they want to make history with winning the NBA championship for the New York Knicks. That'll be crazy if the New York Knicks win. That parade, it will be insane, but they got a long way to go, but for sure if they stay healthy, they will be fighting up there. The Bulls, hey, better watch out. Atlanta, hey, they're making some noise. They made some moves, so we'll see. Keep an eye on those teams in the East. The East is up for grabs, but out in the West, OKC Thunder, they're just leading the way, man. They're just like, all right, nobody wants to talk about us. We're the champs. We might go back to back. We got the best player in the league right now with Shea, handling business, doing whatever he wants to do. And among those teams that are right up there, yeah, the Los Angeles Lakers without LeBron James. Those boys, Austin Reeves, Luka. Hey, man, they got a little squad going. They got a little rhythm going. I truly believe that the Lakers could stay healthy. They will be fighting for an NBA championship this upcoming year. The Houston Rockets, man, they're surprising everybody with their team chemistry. I'm not a fan of the Houston Rockets. If you've been watching my videos from the beginning of the season, I do not believe that team is gonna work. I don't think that KD is gonna get them over the hump. But hey, who am I? Anything could happen. We'll see what happens with the Rockets. I'm not a believer though. The Spurs, that young core is showing a lot of flashes, so hey, we gotta keep an eye on the Wimby alert for the MVP. Him and Luka are my favorites to win it from the West. Hey, and the Warriors, I'm not a believer. I was talking smack about the Warriors, but man, the Warriors, they just being consistent, but then they're not. The rhythm is there, but then it's not. But they're winning games, so I don't know. We might see the Warriors making some noise, but it's still too early in the NBA an NBA season. Out in the West, you got so many teams that we don't know what teams are gonna make moves for the trade deadline as well to add to their team to make it better. But the big headline in the NBA news is Ja Morant, man. He's back in the news, acting. I don't know what's going on with this kid, bro, but he needs to change his attitude. Ja Morant was suspended with 1 game for conduct detrimental to the team because him and his coach, they went at it. They said some verbal words that you don't say to grown men in any hood, in any place. You just gotta keep those words out of your mouth, especially in those type of environments. People don't take those things very lightly at all. So he got suspended for one game, and he's frustrated. He even said he's losing joy for the game. Remember the last player who said that? Jimmy Buckets from the Miami Heat. And guess where he ended up getting traded to? The Golden State Warriors. So hey, if stuff isn't working out over there in Memphis, they're gonna have to start asking some serious questions, guys. If he's not happy, it might need to some conversations in Memphis might start to happen, and Ja Morant, he might have to go to another team. But will the Memphis Grizzlies trade him? Man, that's a superstar. That's one of a kind superstar. So if he's not happy, anything could happen. Even Carmelo Anthony, man, one of my favorite players, man, he stepped up and he said, man, you're warning him not to lose himself or his career, man. We want to see Ja be successful, man. All this stuff happening to him It's just slowing down his full potential of being one of the greatest to ever do it. We're seeing this guy, man, he does stuff that we've never seen before. He's so agile. He's so, his ability, his dunking, his shooting, his drive, his hunger. We want to see him be successful. So hopefully Ja could figure it out. Ja Morant is one of my favorite players. We even got a jersey up in the room hanging, man. Gunshots, man. I hope that Ja Morant makes it. We need him in the NBA, and we need him to stay steady and stay focused, man. Stop listening to the outside noise. Stop playing that thug victim and all that stuff. You're not the victim, brother. Let's start to make some changes and take this NBA level to the next one, man. We want to see you be successful. But let's move on to the NBA Cup. The in-season tournament keeps on rolling. Key matchups to watch. The Lakers versus the King. That's going to be a fun one. Watch out for that one. I think Luka might go off if he plays. Thunders versus Spurs. Great test. This is a great test for these young teams. It's a great test for the Spurs because the Spurs are going to be playing against a championship team. Shea, come on, against the Spurs. Wemby got to show that he's not scared of them, and hopefully he puts up some numbers. Block City coming to the OKC Thunders. Also another matchup to see. This might be a conference finals matchup. Knicks, Bucks, you never know. Hey, that's gonna be a very great matchup because Giannis, he said, nah, New York, the energy's not there. This is where I'm at, the Bucks. I'm the man of this city. So hey, I can't wait to see that matchup. Man, the NBA Cup is very interesting. These games count towards the regular season standings too. Keep an eye on that. And some teams are clearly using this as playoff reps. The energy, the defense, the rotations. It feels like April basketball already. Playoff basketball already in November. So that's fun to watch. I love seeing the Cup. Some of the courts I don't like. I'm not a fan, but this was a cool addition to the NBA. But hey, you respect the NBA Cup? Let me know in the comments. I do, sort of. I have a big theory about that, but we'll get into it some other day. According to right now, the power rankings, it's kind of too early to call. But of course, right now, the top team is the OKC Thunder holding the top spot. But the Lakers, the Rockets, and the Spurs in the West are climbing right there. In the East, don't sleep on the Bulls. They've been quietly consistent and they've been pretty good. But I don't think the Bulls are. I think the other teams are gonna get hot, but they're gonna be there. They're gonna be in the playoffs for sure. But I don't think the Bulls are championship ready. But hey, the Bulls are fun to watch because they got an offense running. Pure Giddy got it figured out. Man, he got a second chance, and here he goes, taking advantage of the situation. Tonight's big games. Keep an eye on Lakers versus Suns and Celtics versus Heat. Those are the two games that I'll be looking into it. If you're a fan of schemes, of spacing and films, yeah, lock in. Watch these games and show me what you guys think. Let me know in the comments if you believe these teams. Let me know in the comments who do you think is gonna win the NBA Cup. It should be fun. I got the Knicks or the Lakers or maybe even the Clippers surprising some teams to win the NBA Cup. Man, because those Clippers are trash right now. They ain't got nothing going for them. But man, that's enough about NBA basketball. Let's switch to the NFL. The NFL trade line, man. So many things have been going on. The NFL trade line finished at 4 p.m. Eastern. So that was 1 p.m. Pacific time. And wait, the contenders, did they load up? And did the pretenders cash out and rebuild it? Man. So many things happened in the trade deadline. I was watching the Pat McAfee show while it was going on. Pat McAfee literally stopped an interview just because the New York Jets traded Indianapolis to the Indianapolis Colts. Sauce Gardner, yes, Sauce Gardner, the one-of-a-kind cornerback. The one that does it, the one that be online playing GTA with the homies. Yes, that guy. He is traded to the Colts, the Jets. They're getting rid of all their superstar, all their one-of-a-kind players. They also got rid of Quinnen Williams. Bless you, thank you. Yes, that man. He got traded from the Jets to the Cowboys. I can't believe this. The Cowboys, they trying to make some noise, but the Cowboys just making moves just so they could still keep on doing nothing. They're trying to stack up the defensive line that they need since they lost Parsons. But we'll see if these moves can help the Cowboys. I don't know what the Jets are thinking. The Jets will always be the same old Jets. I guess they see something that we don't. Let's see. They got 4 first-round picks next year. Let's see who they draft, and let's see if this team and that culture got something building, because they just got rid of their 2 best defensive players. So yeah, man. And then all other trades that went around, the Eagles got a linebacker from the Miami Dolphins, Phillips. That should be a good fit with Brandon Grant coming back and Bond right there helping out Carter and Davis in that defensive blitz schemes that they got going. Ben Faccio, he is very happy right now with that defense, and they're ready to go. They're coming off their bye week. They're going to be playing the Packers. So let's see if these trades help out the defensive side for the Eagles. On the other side, also Logan Wilson, he got traded from the Bengals to the Cowboys. Thank God it was him, not Trey Hickerson, because that guy is a beast, and I would not like to see him in a Cowboys uniform. And also, let's not forget, the Los Angeles Raiders, they traded Jacoby Myers to the Jacksonville Jaguars. That's a pretty good trade. They needed somebody because Travis Hunter is out for the year because he got hurt during practice. The number 1 pick for the Jaguars is out. So they went out there and they got a wide receiver that, hey, they needed. And also the rumors that were swirling, but I didn't see no moves really. The Vikings, I guess they were looking for some running backs. They didn't make no trades for them. The Cowboys, they made some moves. And the Jets, they're done. I think they gave up for this season and they traded everybody away. I guess the Jets will always be the Jets, and in my lifetime I'll probably never see them win a Super Bowl, and that's cool with me. But for you Jets fans, I feel bad for y'all because your team looks like they just gave up on y'all. So man, it's crazy. There's buyers, there's sellers. We can now see who really wants to win and who just gave up on their season. So it's a very interesting thing when it comes to trade deadlines, and it is what it is. But for real though, right here in these type of situations, your cap space is mixing the room, your balance, your players. That's your squad. Too many loud pieces and they all could clash, and you need to know the right blends. So you know what teams went all in today at the buzzer? I don't know. I think the Eagles went all in. I think the Colts went all in. But with the Colts, it's an iffy situation because the Colts gave up some first-round picks. You know, that's a big deal, if you know what I mean. So I'm gonna take the Eagles and the Colts. Drop your comments and tell me who you think, what team made the best trades today. And now, guys, I think the Eagles and the Colts did. But now let's go to the college football. The college football committee meets tonight. Well, they're probably meeting right now as we speak because they are going to release their first preview of the college football brackets. Yes, a new college football brackets. Man, it's going to be crazy. This is the best time of the year because we get playoff football in December with college football going on. Projected top 4, Georgia, Ohio State, Texas, and Oregon. Maybe right behind them, you're going to get Washington, Alabama, Michigan, all within striking distance. And then the Pac-12, man, Oregon and Washington are both trying to make a push in the late conference. And you know the committee will bring drama. They're going to be like putting teams that we don't even want to be seen. But remember, it's just because it's the first time. The second time is going to be different. The third time is going to be different. The fourth time is going to be different. Teams are going to get added and they're going to get booted off of the brackets. You see, like USC, they're still fighting. They're fighting on. They got to win all the rest of their games. They cannot afford another loss. So hopefully USC makes the top 12. But it's going to be very hard because there's a lot of teams fighting for that final spot. But the college committee, hopefully they get it right and they make the right choices. Right now, Ohio State is going to be my favorite to win it all. Besides USC, of course, the Ohio State is going to be number 1. Behind that, it's up for grabs. It's up for grabs, guys. It's up for grabs. This is the best part of playoff football. And hopefully, y'all check that out. I will be putting up the brackets, and I'll be pulling up my predictions of who's gonna make it to the playoffs, top 12. Yeah, guys, the NFL's season's hyping it up. Trade deadline just ended. NBA is going on. So many things going on in the sports world. WWE's heating up. WrestleMania season's here. Can't wait for that. War Games in November. Woo! In this ending of the season, I cannot wait. Remember, guys, the college football playoffs picture drops later on tonight, and I'll be back updating y'all with the trades and the official rankings. So stay tuned for that. Make sure y'all to please subscribe, follow, drop your thoughts. Who's your favorite to win the NBA Cup, and what NFL team surprised you the most today in the trade deadline? Thanks for tapping in. This has been Above the Clouds Pod. It's your boy Q. And God is good all the time. Peace.